Brilliance Audio presents Playing House by Ruby Lang, performed by Emily Wu Zeller. In all their years as wary mutual acquaintances, Oliver Huang never expected Fay Liu to be so happy to see him. But here she was, in this showcase home on the Mount Morris Park Historic House tour, flashing Oliver a huge, almost desperate smile. She stepped right up to him to kiss him heartily on the lips, and in the process knocked his glasses askew, smudging them. Then as he reached up to adjust them, she commandeered his arm and linked hers through his. Fay was a fellow urban planner, and most importantly, she was a partner at Milieu. They had mutual friends. He'd even sent her firm a CV, and had finally received a follow-up from one of her partners expressing interest just that morning. For a fuzzy moment, he wondered if she was here, had sought him out directly to arrange the interview. Still, he hadn't expected Fay to be quite so warm, and, well, handsy? Lipsy? Was that a word? About greeting a potential employee. And wasn't she married? But she gripped more tightly and snuggled into his side. She felt good tucked into him. So he allowed himself to relax, to enjoy touching another human body again, to almost hug someone, to feel needed and wanted and seen. It was such a fleeting, wonderful connection. Fleeting, because in less than a minute, he understood what this was. A man clumped up to them and scowled at the picture Oliver and Fay presented, standing in the upper hallway of the brownstone, looking for all the world like a pair of proud new homeowners. Such a lovely illusion.
"Oh, so this is the boyfriend you were talking about,"
Clumpy Man said. Fay tipped her head back, her glossy hair catching the light, and gazed up at Oliver adoringly. "Oliver, Brent here was offering to take me to the rest of the stops on the tour, but I said I was waiting for you to arrive, because I know you're such an architecture hound that you wouldn't want to miss it."
"I'm sorry I was late. I got held up at the, boxing gym."
To her credit, she did not roll her eyes. Boxing gym? Oliver had never been inside a boxing gym, if that's what they were called. Fay said, "That's all right, honey. I know how much you enjoy sparring. You're so strong and quick on your feet." She gave his biceps a squeeze, two, as if the first weren't enough, and he almost laughed aloud. She felt it too, even if their improvised dialogue was stilted and terrible, or maybe because it was, they shared genuinely amused grins. Brent the Clumper didn't appear quite as delighted with their acting skills. He stood there, looking at them, breathing heavily. Eyeing Brent's heavily muscled torso, Oliver wondered if he was about to get into a fight for the first time in his adult life. It was unlikely. Very unlikely. And yet, Oliver found himself considering what would happen if he had to take the bigger, younger man. Oliver was actually quick on his feet, but Brent was taller and much heavier. But Oliver also knew, he knew this for a fact, that if Brent swung, Fay would join in angrily and enthusiastically. Both of them together could definitely defeat one clumpy Brent, although they'd probably break Oliver's glasses, not to mention scuff the dark wood floors of this brownstone, knock over the antique side table that held a collection of candles and pictures, and possibly damage the expensively restored newel posts of the gorgeous staircase in the process. That would be a damn shame. Nonetheless, Oliver tightened his fists. So did Fay. For a moment, they stood tense, frozen, the smile on Fay's face becoming slightly wider and more ominous, although the scariest thing about it was how attractive Oliver found it. The old floor creaked. The sounds of greetings came from downstairs. A small group of people was likely bounding up the porch steps, eager to ooh and ah over Harlem real estate. Clumpy Brent flicked his eyes down toward where the sound emerged, and he grunted. Evidently deciding that historic preservation was the better part of valor, he gave Fay a curt nod and went ponderously down the stairs.